What's going on, guys? Moxification here. So today, doing a little video on ApparitionNET or AppNet. I thought I'd just stick this out here in the open, stick a video out on this, just to sort of almost like showcase it. I don't really use the word or the term showcase that much, but I guess that is what this is. I haven't been asked to make a video on it. I haven't, I'm not affiliated with any of the, the owners, the people who made it. I'm not affiliated with ApparitionNET themselves, I haven't been asked to make a video on it. Thought I'd put that out there. It's just something to know, something you're getting my proper, genuine opinions on it. And so I got the idea to do this. A couple of guys in a stream I did probably like a week ago mentioned that it was back. I kind of knew it was back, but I wasn't really too sure if I was actually going to get it. I previously bought it when it first came out. I think it was about 2 years ago now. And when it first came out, I remember it being bad. I remember it being really broken. I remember it having good stuff. It definitely had some good stuff, like back then. But like, it definitely had some stuff that other tools didn't have. But now, it kind of broke a lot. It was really broken, really unstable back then. That's what I remember from it. I could be wrong, but I remember it being just really sort of dodgy and glitchy and, broken. And so now, I think, to be honest, I think it's good. I think it's kind of fixed. I've been messing with it over the past, I'd say about week or so. I didn't have to buy it again. I did go into the support area. They've got a support thing on their website. I'll link it in the description. I forgot what the link is right now off the top of my head, but I'll link it in the description. And if you're like me and you bought it back then, or whenever if you've bought it before and you had it a while ago, you can get it back totally free. That's what I did. I just went in and I was like, I bought this a long time ago. Here's my PayPal email, the email I used to buy buy it. If you forgot that, unlucky. But obviously I remember my old PayPal email from then, and I remember making the payment. I think it was about $35 or £35 back then. I could be wrong. I think that's what it was though. But there was like a premium and then a lower version. I think that's what I remember, but totally could be wrong. But yeah, so I got an email back probably maybe 24 hours later, maybe less, maybe 12 hours later, and They just sent me a code, went to the website, downloaded it, entered the code, entered the password and everything, and then everything was good. To be honest, it was quite a simple setup. Like to do it, it was long. It was like a long time consuming setup. When I say long and time consuming, I don't mean it took like 24 hours to set it up. Probably took like 10 minutes, but there are other tools that do it quicker. You can do it. You can just download it and run it. Done. But yeah, so I thought I'd just run through it. Do like a little bit of a showcase on it, just to show it, just to sort of show it. I don't know, yeah, that's it. So the only things that I really care for in this, arcade games, not really a big fan of all the stuff it has. Peggle's good, but the thing in Peggle, it didn't work for me. Not too sure why. It just, when I used the Peggle one, I think they have like an unlimited boards, yeah, so it didn't work, and it says like, please wait, loading selected tool forever. It just does that for like, forever and ever. I waited about 20 minutes just sitting there playing Peggle, just waiting for it to finish, then a please wait, and it just never did. So I'm not too sure what's going on there with that. I'm just gonna assume that it's not finished yet, but I mean the tick at the top of each game implies that it's done, but I could be wrong, but yeah, so maybe that's just my version, but I doubt it. You've got some other arcade games that I'm not really a fan of. I think I've got Banjo and Kazooie. I think I've got the Banjo and Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I'm not too sure if that's for this, but yeah, I'm not too sure where that game is anyway. All the rest of the games I definitely don't have. You've got Call of Duty, I'll come back to that in a minute. Halo, a lot of stuff in Halo, I'll show that in a sec, but I don't have Halo myself. You've got other games, you've got GTA, which is a good one. I don't know, to be honest, I haven't really used these tools on a lot of these things. Yeah, I guess that's not here, maybe it is here. Let's see, please load. Alright, yeah, I don't have GTA loaded up. I guess you have to load up GTA before doing it, but yeah, so you've got some other games here as well. You've got CSGO there, you've got some Battlefield games, you've got Doom. I've never played Doom. Forza Horizon, I think there's only a little thing, yeah. The Forza Horizon, the one on here, it's nothing, you know, like, it's nothing special. I don't really see why they added it, you know. They may as well, they could add some of them, what are they called, them special cars, I forgot what they're called. It's like the horse with the long pointy thing, something cars, I forgot what they're called. You can comment that, I forgot what they're called. There's like special cars for Forza Horizon. I thought they would have added something like that. That's it, unicorn cars, I think that's it, could be wrong. But yeah, so you've got the operations is essentially like anything to do with the console. So you've got a KV checker, dash launch editor, console manager, file manager. This right here, this is really cool. I remember Designs, the guy who made JTAG Toolbox. The guy was trying to get this for a long time. A guy called Telly a long time ago. He made a program, and essentially you could, I think it was called. I forgot what it was called, but essentially you could control your Xbox from your PC, but not just like neighborhood. It was more than that. It was a little picture of your controller. I'll show you what it was. It was similar to this. You'll see in a sec. But essentially you could click like all these different buttons, and it'd do it on the console. And it was just something that Designs really wanted a long time ago, so that then he could set up this thing to allow other people to use his console, like, on the internet, and, you know, host lobbies for themselves. It was like this massive elaborate thing that he wanted to set up, and obviously he needed this thing and he couldn't find it. And I remember this being a thing by, I think, yeah, Telly, I think he made it. I forgot what it was called, but it's on the internet. There's definitely a video on his channel. Achievement Unlocker, I've definitely used this a lot of times. I've used it on the game. I've used it on most of the COD. I've used it on GTA. I've used it on GTA IV, Bella the Gate Only, all of them. Just to, I've currently got 12G, nearly 13G, like gamer score. I think I had like 3K before, so, you know, gone up by like 10K, which is pretty good. I know that there's a lot of other guys that have got like, you know, 80K, something ridiculous like that. But I just wanted to boost my gamer score, so that my gamer tag looks legit, and it does. So it did the job. You've got module debugger, so I assume it just debugs stuff. I'm not gonna mess with it at the moment, but yeah. You've got network sniffer, so I guess it's to do with IPs and stuff, and then you've got settings, so I guess that's like the ApparitionNET settings. It could be the console settings, but I think the console settings are up here. Could be the other, yeah, console settings. This will be the AppNet settings, and then that will be the console settings. Up here you've also got screenshot and then quick launcher, so to launch games quick. So yeah, so let's load up the, oh yeah, you've got Halo as well. So you've got Halo Reach, Halo 3, Halo 4, and Halo Wars. I don't think I've ever played Halo Wars, but I know that Halo 4 and Halo 3 are good games. I just don't have them. So yeah, so the main thing that people care about are, I'd say, probably GTA, wherever that is. GTA is over here. You've got probably Halo, maybe Halo 3 and Halo 4. And then the COD series, you know, obviously there's a lot in COD right here. The one thing that I would say is, I know that CS:GO right here for the console, obviously it's not for the PC. It's not like hacks and that. I mean, it is hacks, but it's for the console. This looks really cool. I've got I do have Counter-Strike, so what I might have to do is I might have to load this up when I'm bored and like mess with this, because essentially it looks like it's, you know, the thing that you'd get on PC. Like the hacks and that, like not the aimbot, but the wall hack and that. This where is it? I think is it the one to the left? Yeah, the one to the left. Yeah, so you've got like the wall hack right there. I think that'd be cool to mess with. No recoil, no spread. Might have to mess with that, you know, another time. But yeah, I just thought I'd point that out as being something different that I've never seen any other tools, you know, have. But yeah, so we'll go back to the Call of Duty. So Call of Duty, you've got BO3, BO2, AW, Ghosts, MW3, Black Ops like 1, MW2, World at War, COD 2, and COD 4. So COD 2, I don't think they should have added that. They should have added COD 3. COD 3 was way better than COD 2, in my opinion. I haven't really been through, you know, these games. I haven't really been through the games that I don't really care for. The only games that I really care for in this is COD 4, MW2, World at War maybe, BO1 maybe. When I say maybe, I mean for zombies. That's all I really mess with on those games. Same with BO2. I only really care for the zombies. I have messed with it good fun, to be honest, but I'll show you that in a sec. NW3 not really. AW no, and Ghost no, and BO3 no. But yeah, so the ones we'll just go through is COD 4. I know that COD 4 has some bits and bobs, but Project XTK does have some better stuff for COD 4. But obviously I've done videos on that, so you can check that out if you want. But yeah, so essentially you've just got connect up here, but we're already connected, so it's all good. You've got recovery, so you can go to all of these different options. Honestly, there's so many things in this tool. I think I don't really know. There's so many things that I've messed with, like on BO1. I'll show you really quick on BO1. Where's BO1? Right here. BO1 has some sick stuff for recovery. There's so many things in here. So recovery, I should probably get on BO1, but essentially you've got like a class editor, so you can like change the color of the classes. You've even got God mode classes, overkill classes, and you can edit them. Like you can really edit what you want. And I've got another tool at the moment. I've got another free tool, and I'll do a video on it soon. It's called Nostalgia, I think that's what it's called, and it's got BO3, no BO what? It's got BO2, MW3, and BO1, and it's just for classes. And I think that the overkill classes on this and the God mode classes on this are a little bit broken. I could be wrong, but I've used the Nostalgia and this together, and I'm not too sure if the two mess each other up, but like this one's definitely a little bit glitchy, but it's still cool though. Like you can add God mode to an overkill class and all this other stuff. This is the only tool along with Nostalgia, the only two tools that I've been using to do the overkill and God mode classes for people, because I just don't really understand it myself. It's probably me just messing it up, but yeah. So you've even got the similar thing for NW3 as well. You've got like God mode classes in the recovery and stuff, and then you've also got like the in-game stuff. So you've got some off-host on both of the games. Where's the thing gone? Just opened it and it disappeared. Oh, it hasn't opened yet. I think it's just crashed. I think it did just crash. We'll load that up again. But you've got like, yeah, here we go. You've got in-game stuff as well. So let's go to the in-game stuff. I think it's under modifications. The client modifications is here already. So you go to refresh clients, click a client. Now, there's one thing that I discovered. When was it? I think it was yesterday. It was on MW2. I was playing MW2. I'm sitting here online. I'm hosted a game. I noticed I got hosted a game on the MW2 free-for-all. And I was trying to kick someone out the game. Like, someone joined sesh, and I was like, I have to kick this guy out the game. So I clicked refresh clients, selected the person in this box right here, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna kick him out the game. And I couldn't find kick out the game. So I clicked crash game engine, and it crashed me, and I didn't understand why. And I still don't really understand why. So that, if anyone from ApparitionNET watches this video, just give it a go yourself. And if you're host of the game, try and kick someone out. I say kick someone out of the game. Try and crash their game engine. And I think that one might be broken. But other than that, everything else seems to be pretty good. I think there probably is a kick out of the game. I didn't really look for it yesterday. I just thought maybe there isn't. Maybe there isn't. It's probably looking at me right in the face right now. But no, I don't see one. I don't see a kick out. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, I could have just kicked him like that, but I definitely tried it and it didn't work. But yeah, so you've also got network sniffer. You got that on all the CODs. You've got that on all the games, and then you've got some other stuff, so you can send custom commands to the console. You got off-host modifications. That's on all games. I think COD 4 doesn't have a lot of them. I think COD 4 definitely needs more. Obviously, not a lot of people use off-host on COD 4 because you can use the Ninja engine or whatever else. But for me, I really like playing COD 4. I join a lot of a lot of games online and just like to mess around. Yeah, so COD 4 doesn't have a lot. You've only got 5 things, maybe, or one of the things that would be useful. I think the UAV would be useful. Wallhack not so much, but I'm sure people use it. And then you like FOV and stuff. But there's a lot of stuff in this tool. I think that like for me to go through the whole thing and take a long time, and I think it's just better to take a look at the website. I know that there's pictures and they've got forums as well on there, and they've got support as well. So if you want to get like a more sort of detailed look at every single thing they have. You know, like for example, if you're going to go on a Duke Nukem and look at every single thing they have in every single game, it's probably better to look at the website. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description to the website. This is currently the build version 1.2.8 of ApparitionNET Studio. The one thing that I thought I'd mention as well is that actually the program itself, you don't just run it and you open it and then you close it and all of that. It's actually an install, so you install it to your computer. So it's and I think you have to run it as an administrator as well. But essentially, it's a proper program. It's similar to it's not just like BO2 shit tool. It's like I'm trying to think of a program that you'd install, like Photoshop. You have to actually install it and you run it as an MSI, I guess. Maybe it is an exe still, but essentially you have to set it up and go through all these settings and stuff, and eventually you're good. I thought I'd just add that on at the end. So yeah, so if you want to take a look at the link in the description, I will leave a link in the description as I said before. So if you want to take a look at it, you can. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks Moxification, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, goodbye.